Hey Virgo, thanks for joining. We're going to get straight into a February reading for you guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate your support. All major placements of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Remember, this is general message. Take what's yours, leave the rest. What does Virgo need to know, please? For Virgo, for February, please. What does Virgo need to know? What messages do we need to give to Virgo, please? What messages do we need to hear right now? Okay. The Lovers. Okay, Virgo. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Right off the bat, I feel like some of you may be in the place where you've just kind of given up on love, I'm getting. I mean, with the Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords and the way the Six of Swords depicted, I mean, I just feel like there's been some heartbreak, or you feel like whatever commitment you're in, like having to move forward past that, like, I guess I just don't feel like you think there's really like anything after that. So for some of you, you could be going through, you know, some serious discussions in terms of your relationship, right? Or separation in like a major commitment or a marriage, perhaps, for some of you. Take it how it resonates. Others, it could just be really this past hurt. It's like, it just feels like you're always having to move on. You're, you know, or the breakup always happens, or you've had some bad breakups that have really left you with pain, or you've been experienced betrayal in some shape or form. And you feel like this is the truth. Like, I think you just feel like this is all there is. And I understand how you could feel that way. Based on what it seems like some of you may have gone through, like it could definitely feel that way. You know, you can almost feel like, I mean, I'm getting a very, I mean, this is for, I'll just say it because it's in my head, but just like, it's like you could feel like love is poisonous to you, you know, like maybe you've been in some toxic situations, but it's like this snake I can't ignore. It could just be things around trust there. I mean, this Six of Swords with the Seven of Swords definitely can speak of, you know, having some difficulties with trust after what you've experienced. It's a difficult energy. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Here we go with this. What else does Virgo need to know, please? Does Virgo need to know? Okay. The Tower. The Magician. And the Princess of Discs. Okay. So for some, I'm just getting a specific message that you could just be really, I want to say like lying to yourself, or like compromising your own desires of what you want to build, staying in this relationship even. For some, you may be moving on because you don't want to cheat yourself out of what it is that you want. It could be for some of you a family. It could be a job, for instance, like maybe you have to move to do something that you really feel passionate about, or maybe there's a disagreement in terms of the home and anything that is of value to you. It's like you guys may not share the same beliefs. And so you're feeling like you're compromising. You know, for some, it could just be like you really just don't know what you really, like, you don't really know what you want after this last maybe relationship or what you've moved on from recently. Or it's hard to move on because you just don't really know what you want to manifest. Like it's the unknown that is holding you back. And then again, so with this Lovers in the Tower, I feel like what this is saying is that like actually deep down, like you still really believe in love. Like love conquers all. Like I still, despite all of this, I feel like for some of you, you're holding on to that belief that you want, you know, that type of love, and that is valid. And it's really helping you move forward. I feel like you're starting to believe like you want, or you're starting to listen to yourself and validate yourself in terms of what you want and what you expect this to be. And whether or not this has come from a tower moment, something in the past, or if this is something that you need to move into to make sure you're aligned, right? That the relationship or what you're looking for aligns with what you really want, then yeah, I lost that message. I think I'm just really, yeah, some of you may need to move forward, or may need to approach a tower moment in terms of coming to terms with what it is that you really want. And that could be a difficult thing. Been lost in the message, Virgo. It's just some pretty intense energy I'm feeling. But it really has this romantic hopefulness. Yeah. I'm not surprised to see this, because I do feel like this is some level of transformation, or you would be being asked to transform and compromise your beliefs. You know, so either some of you really may be like having a transformation in terms of what you want, and it really is difficult to, you know, move past what it is that you no longer believe in or doesn't serve you anymore. But again, it's that process. For others, it could be that you would be being asked to do something that's just too much, right? It's not just a little bit of compromise. It would take a major shift in your belief system, which if that's not what's aligned to you, then, you know, so either way, like it's, whatever this is, it is major. What else for Virgo? Ten of Swords, yeah. This ending would be major. Whether it's an ending of just a perspective, a belief, or a relationship, a job, something very significant. Yeah, but whatever this is, moving past it, it is transformational. What else? I validate. This is, you know, this is big stuff. And, you know, the Lovers represents a choice. And it feels like to me, like any choice is a change, right? Like going in a new direction. Yeah, here we go. It's going in a new direction would require this. But it's, again, you know, 2021 was a 5-year numerology. That's all about change. And I think you've gone through a whole bunch of change. A whole bunch of change. And now 2022, it's a 6th year. Ruled by the Lovers, it's a year of choice. Are you going to move in a direction that you feel aligned to, despite it shaking things up a bit? Or are you going to stay the course, which is also fine. It's your choice. Yeah, it's your choice. Here's the 7 of Swords again, 5 of Cups. It's your choice to stay in the disappointment. Because if this resonates and you're in this vibration, this is what this current situation is making you feel, just not fulfilled. It's not the 2 of Cups that you really want and deserve, then you can stay in that. But otherwise, like, there's this 6 of Cups energy. It's like this truth to yourself. It could be a new soulmate connection that's waiting for you. It could just, I mean, it has it's a very much more romantic soulmate vibe. That more of that 2 of Cups. Yeah. You just could be being nostalgic. You could be worried about leaving this behind because there is nostalgia associated with it. It could be someone you've been with for a while. You're thinking of memories. You think of all the good memories. That's what keeps you. But yourself, the 9 of Cups versus the 6 of Cups. You can give to this that isn't really maybe giving back to you as much. Or you can give to yourself. Really stand up for what you truly desire, what truly fulfills you. Really validate that by showing yourself that you do validate that by taking action towards that. I'm not going to diminish the fact that I do think whatever this is that you're debating and holding on to, this is significant and it's not all bad. You know, it is not all bad. It's like there really is, like you're hanging on because there's something there. There's a lot of emotions there. There's a lot of love. I do believe there's love. I don't get a vibe that it's for everyone, even if it does have its you know, lower vibration aspects, there is other aspects to it that do seem really beautiful as well. I'm drawn to just take an angel message here because this is a heavy reading. This is a bit of a heavy reading, but I do feel like it ending with the 9 of Cups. Yeah. What else? What angel messages do we have for Virgo, please? Advice, guidance, please, for Virgo. Peaceful resolution. Yes. I think however it is you're going to handle this, it will be peaceful. That's what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily getting a vibe that it's more, maybe a little bit more complacent or again, compromising beliefs and future desires versus there being a ton of like something that can't be resolved peacefully. And it also just feels like that acceptance, that feeling of acceptance and that you're protected in this. What else? What else for Virgo, please? Within the next few months. Yeah. So this could take place over the next few months, or you're just going to kind of come to this maybe peaceful resolution within yourself. Like you're going to come to peace with whatever your decision is. And whatever it is, it's the right one for you. Trust yourself. If you're really going to come at it from a intent and a place of really listening to yourself and do whatever it is that you do to connect with yourself, just trust that you're going to take the right path. You're going to be in alignment within the next few months, regardless. That's what this is saying. Just keep on going. Keep on going. I'm really just like follow your heart, like follow your heart. Really try to tap into what it is when you're in that heart space that calls to you. One more card, please. Whoop, that's too many. One more card, please. A year from now, there's 2 people in this card. There's 2 people up here in this card. That was the first I was drawn to. So yeah, I just feel like a year from now, again, with this alignment, the next few months, I think there is coming to that terms with yourself of what you want, and you are on your path within this year. And there could be, again, 2 people on the other side. I really do feel that way. I really do feel that way. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. I hope this message resonated, and I really hope to see you all soon.